F.O.D.E.
Dude, what does that even mean? You're crazy, but hey, glad you're able to make it. Let's get started. What does life mean to you?
It means a lot, I guess. I'm more grateful than happy to be here.
Can you explain what life has been for you as of late?
Yeah, it feels like Alaska in the wintertime. I've never actually been to Alaska in the wintertime, but I know there's light for only a little bit, but then you spend the rest of the day in total darkness. Like I said, I've never been to Alaska in the wintertime, but I can assure you I know how it feels. But you mentioned life. I think there should be a distinction in your question because as of late, I've just been living. Living as being, breathing, taking in the life around me while I try to figure out myself each day. I'm not into knowing about where your moon rises nor astrology, but I was wondering, why do people want to become stars? Is it the shine or the twinkle in their eye? Well, I'd rather be a planet because for all I know, there's a glimmer of hope in life to be discovered.
Do you ever talk to anybody about this?
Of course not. I keep my emotions to myself. Is that the best way to deal with it? Probably not, but that's how I deal with it. Matter of fact, I still have some emotions bottled up from 2018. Has a real pungent taste to it. So if you really want to take a sip, we can go down to the cellar afterwards and toast to my emotions I keep bottled up.
Would you like to share these emotions from 2018?
Nope. Why would I? That's old news now.
Hey, I've known you for some years now, and I had no idea you had these thoughts. And I've just been sending you funny memes, not knowing you were going through a rough patch.
All good. Don't feel bad. Just because I refrain from not talking about this doesn't mean I'm not communicating. I have this mind frame I gotta break out of. It's not the fact that I don't care. It's the fact that I don't give a fuck. I used to think I was alone and not lonely. But now, I think I'm both. I prefer to be perched like a gargoyle, set in stone in the corner, while I get to see everything that goes on around me. I'll tell you what though, there's something I don't look forward to, and that's my birthday. The week leading up to my birthday, I get all nervous. It feels like I'm in the World Series, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth, with 2 outs. Now, I'm wondering, am I gonna hit it out the park or strike out looking?
Wasn't your birthday just the other week? Late September. I know it's during the fall.
Early October, and it's autumn by the way. But what is there to celebrate? Friends and acquaintances only knowing your birthday because of a social media setting? Nah, there's no need to throw a party for that. I'd rather just take my base knowing I made it and see what happens from there. But who gives a hoot, you know?
How do you combat the thoughts you have?
I've resided in my thoughts for so long, it's as if I'm sitting in a comfortable chair, and it's hard to get out of. But when I do, the imprint still lingers. I try to think about what is my purpose. How do I improve each day? Do I have spirits to unlock or souls to search for? My motivation is what now? And all these thoughts are frolicking through my head, and there I am, stagnant as life goes on. Sometimes I wish my artistic abilities would have never been discovered, because now I feel worse about myself. I consider myself potential that never panned out. They say knowing is half the battle, but when you get to the realization part of what you now know, the war is now over.
Do you have any more perspectives incidents that pique your interest on life?
Finally, somebody cared to ask me. They say life's a game, and you work so hard to win it. You can't play life on easy mode. Where's the fun in that? There has to be challenges. The thrill of victory for me is not defeating the game. It's now knowing I can shut the game off, because I have no more life left. Yeah. But actually doing it? Nah. Hello? I was in the middle of doing something. I'm on my way.
You know you still have time to change the course of the ship you're sailing. I don't want you to crash at sea.
I'm aware, and I'm trying my best. Truly I am. I have to have trust in the process to see the progress, not putting so much validity and mental real estate on the result. I'm blessed to be rooted the way I am. If I was a tree, I would be a weeping willow. For the days I feel sad, those branches eventually fall, and if put back into the ground, an opportunity for a new tree to flourish from the pain, sorrow, and sadness. Now, the work has to be put in to make that happen. The love and support have to be there. And when it does flourish, check up on it once in a while. See how it's doing. But what do I know? Because what I've been saying is just falling on deaf ears.
Look who finally made it. Thought you were gonna flake. And look at you, dressed up like you're going to a funeral. Hey man, how you feeling?
Sometimes I wanna cry, but I look in the mirror and put on a smile as I look up to the sky. Heavenly Father, you put me on earth, but I've been in my own world, trying to figure this thing out. Thoughts parade around my head, that's how I keep afloat. I can't take it no more. Some days are sunny, other days be raining. Tired of explaining, I've been quiet when I should have been screaming. Closet full of skeletons, bathtubs filled with demons. Give me reason. Because what I've been saying is just falling on deaf ears, falling on deaf ears. Can anybody hear me? Falling on deaf ears, falling on deaf ears. If you just listened. I feel like Van Gogh, artsy until it strangles. My victory lap is abstract after last laugh in the first place. Floating on a nimbus, I've been this thought-provoking locomotive, trying not to be noticed. Roller coaster of emotions, and it's going down, down to the point I can't comprehend. Can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I could be on 10, sitting comfy, so gorgeous. You think it's ugly, and at the end of the day, I'd rather create challenge, F.O.D.E.